And good afternoon, everybody. We had a lot of questions. Where they at? Where are the Red Devils? We found them. We're here live for the Freshman Academy Center for the first time ever. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live at Central as the Lady Red Devils and Red Devils take on Prattville in a fun one here today. Thrift Behringer, Richard Holdridge in for a treat. And I have some special things we're going to be talking about, including Jabria Lindsay. Now, let me tell you something about Jabria. She's a McDonald's All-American. One of the first McDonald's All-American we've had, boy or girl, in this area in a long, long time. I couldn't tell you the last time we did, but I know it's been over 10 or 15 years. Jabria, congratulations. She'll be playing in that All-American game representing this area. She's also hit 3,000 points. Jabria Lindsay, since the 7th grade, has started here for the Central Lady Red Devils. She has been the leading scorer for the Central Lady Red Devils since the 7th grade. Dominant career for her. And then you can see her full career of stats, rebounds, assists, steals, and I'm telling you right now, she'd probably be at 1,000 rebounds if not for the injury this year that she had to overcome to even get back on the court her senior year. Richard, we've been following her entire career. I've known her when I coached her at Matthews Elementary in 4th and 5th grade. I said she was one of the best players I've ever seen at her age. She dominated the boys while in elementary league, and she has gone on to become one of the most prolific scorers and players this area has ever seen. And I'm so glad that we get to be here to showcase her. What a career for Jabria Lindsay.
Yeah, you talk about her career starting at Matthews Elementary. We've known Jabria for a long time. In fact, her dad was my two girls' PE coach at Matthews, and then she went on to play at Aaron Cone in the 6th grade, and then she went over to Central as a 7th grader and has dominated ever since. The Central Lady Red Devils team got to the Final Four last year. Jabria has had a lot of help. I mean, she's got her teammates involved, and it was great just to see her coming back from that injury. She was featured in the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. The Central played Hardaway, came back from that injury, and was the leading scorer, led in steals, assists, rebounds, and we are honored to be here at Central for the very first time in Georgia, Alabama Sports Live history.
18 seconds away. Rojetta Williams in year number 3 took the Lady Red Devils to the Final Four last year. We want to say thank you to Matt Bell, the athletic director here at Central, and Tim Lorman and anyone else that allowed us to be here to cover this game. It's Central and it's Prattville. It's Jabria Lindsay in one of her final games playing on this court in the regular season in her illustrious career. 3,000 points, 800 rebounds, 500 assists. She has been everything you think, everything you want. When you hear the word superstar, that's Jabria Lindsay. Now, the team in general is 15-9 on the year, Richard. Their only losses are at Auburn. They lost them by 1 point at home and then on the road. Auburn, obviously a dominant program under Coach Pritchett, but Central, who lost them in the regular season, lost them in the region tournament championship, and then beat them in the Elite Eight to make it to the Final Four last year. Maybe that can happen this year. Let's talk about the starting 5 for the Red Devils. We got Jabria Lindsay out there with Kandria Mabuge, Taylor Gibbons-Williams, that's Rojetta Williams' daughter, and Kalia Moore. Prattville on the other end, Rich, they're 19-4 on the season, and they're a pretty good program themselves.
Absolutely. At one point, in fact, a couple years ago, these two schools used to be region rivals in football. I know that Prattville, a 7A school over in the Montgomery area, they've always had a reputation for having great athletics. Multiple state championships in football, and they've got some pretty good basketball teams as well. I think they're trying to reset the score up on the Jumbotron, and then we'll get ready to go.
But Prattville, pretty good team. These two teams faced off earlier this year, and there's Jabria, go right into the rack. Short little bunny, not going to fall, and Prattville will come away with it. They played earlier this year. Prattville were able to win a closely contested game, and Coach Rogetta says she's got something in store for Prattville here tonight. We'll also be doing the boys' game, and how about Coach Rogers' team? Replacing their leading scorers, 5 starters from last year.
Oh, yeah.
#1 team in the region.
That's right. Picking up where they left off.
Nice pass down low, power dribble going up and laying it in. And finally the first basket of the game will belong to Prattville.
Like you mentioned, Thrift, this will be the final regular season game before they start area tournament play, which will be at Auburn.
Nice cut by Jabria, who lays it in, but even better pass there by Kalia Moore, the sophomore point guard who can slash and shoot. And she's getting more and more comfortable learning to run that Coach Williams system. 2-2.
Oh, nice screen.
Pull-up jumper, no good. And here comes Central. I'm telling you, Jabria, who's going to Central Florida, Richard. Orlando, playing in the Big 12 next year. And she should have an incredible career there. Turnover. And nice hands by Marlicia Smith. Up, down, and doesn't find the lay. Rims out. And here comes Central. Screen. And almost a travel, but Jabria tried to get the ball, and it will go out of bounds. Prattville 19-4, Richard, on the season, 6-0 in region play. And they are led by Erica Dubose. And that one gets knocked out of bounds. Out there is Jada Lewis, Danica Lewis, Denia Lewis. There's 3 Lewises out there right now. And a turnover there by Jada Lewis. Down low pass, and nice job there by Moore. And cutting in and laying it in. To make it 4-2 Central was Madison Fuller. Also, Keely Mullins, who number 10 had the ball there. She and Destiny Carroll, the other 2 starters. And Mullins will find that little dead, hit the top of the rim and just kind of fell in. Prattville goes up by 1. Presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Turnover. Coca-Cola Houston Clinic. And this first period is presented by State Farm Carroll Purdue.
Yeah, Prattville went 24-7 last year, 5-2. Thompson in the first round of the playoffs last year.
Nice pass, 3-pointer on the way, foul as Jada, excuse me, that's not Jada Lewis, that is Diora Lewis. So there's Diora Lewis, Diana Lewis, Danica Lewis, and Jada Lewis. And I would love to get the backstory if they're all related.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Diora makes 1. rims out on the second. And misses that one. Power dribble goes up, and another foul as Danica Lewis attacking the glass strong there, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on Malicia Smith, number 13. As Central gets ready for area tournament play next week, they will be at Auburn. And they will be the number 2 seed.
(6-4) Prattville on top. Fuller to Moore. Moore. Nice pass. Nice. And Bouguet misses that one. And a foul there. Can't believe they called that on Taylor Gibbons-Williams. She just put her hands up. So 2 free throws for Prattville.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Taylor Gibbons-Williams having an impact as an 8th grader. Got a bright future as a Lady Red Devil. And by the way, we got to mention, being our first Central game we're broadcasting here at Central, want to give a shout out to the future Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Famers, Bobby and Carolyn Wright, getting inducted in 2 weeks. Congratulations.
Jabria, turnaround, yes. Good move there by Jabria, getting it in the paint.
The fundamental, she's been doing a great job as a post player. We know that she could shoot, but her presence down low has been a problem for teams trying to figure her out as she gets worked back into the lineup.
They're going to get a foul on Kalia Moore, 30 feet from the basket. And so Jada Lewis will go to the line because guess what? They're already in the bonus. Central's got 5 fouls with 3:18 left here in this first quarter. First shot, no good.
By the way, we got busy action around the Chattahoochee Valley today. Columbus taking on Jordan, Shaw taking on Hardaway. Carver Spencer is at the half. Harris County and Northside. Everybody stay safe out there with the cold weather. A lot of these games getting moved up into the afternoon.
Timeout, Coach Williams. 8-6 your score. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got more here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live from Central. As the Lady Red Devils are taking on Prattville. Jabria Lindsay. Unbelievable career for her, Richard. Look at these stats as everybody's watching right now. 3,134 points and counting, 875 rebounds and counting, 480 assists, and 507 steals. Unbelievable career for her, Rich.
Played as a 7th grader since varsity.
Catch and shoot, and an air mail there, and that will go off of Central. It was a good driving kick there by Jabria to Kalia Moore, but she wasn't able to hit it. Jada Lewis. And that one goes out of bounds. Stolen. Good hands and defense there. And Moore almost traveled. Taylor Gibbons-Williams asking for it. Bad pass there by Jabria. Nice down low and missing there. And here comes Jabria. And this is what she does best. Step through and lays it in. It's a one-man wrecking crew. Get out of her way. That's 6 already for her, Rich. I think a big night's coming for Jabria. And she dribbles off her own foot. No, it's going to be off of Moore.
That was a nice shot there by number 11.
Yep, that
for
was
Prattville.
Yeah, Diana Lewis scores there. 10-8. Here's your score. It'll be out of bounds underneath the basket for Central. Taylor Gibbons-Williams has to go get it. No backcourt. She wasn't established, but she got it. And a hold there. I think they're going to get Danica Lewis holding Taylor Gibbons-Williams. Checking in now for Prattville. Someone that's not even in the scorebook. I got 14, and there's not a 14 on the scorebook that Richard just did, so that must have been a late addition or something's going on. Or she forgot her jersey and not wearing her normal jersey.
Yeah, typically that's the case. Checking in the game for Central is Talasia Woodard.
10-8. A minute left. Drive. Tough lay there by Mullins. Prattville goes back up 4. Jabria coming back from injury in that holiday showcase we did right before the new year. And she's starting to get back to herself here. But you notice that she still has to wear the brace. Under 40 here in the first. Jabria dissecting the defense. They can hold for the last shot with no shot clock. Jabria drives. Jabria scoop layup. No, short. Here comes Mullins. Mullins full steam ahead, and she gets fouled. A little bit of an anticipation call there by the referee. The referee with the hair. And I commend anyone, because I got long hair, Rich.
Of course.
So I commend anyone that is out there refereeing, but at his full set of hair. They're going to get an illegal screen on Woodard with 5.4 here in the quarter.
By the way, we have a score update. 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. Carver leading Spencer 30-22.
And 14-8 your score. Central down 6 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back, everybody. Georgia Alabama Sports Live here. Thrift Behringer, Richard Holdridge, second quarter. Central hosting Prattville. And that first quarter brought to you by State Farm, Carroll Purdue. And just a bad pass right into Mullins' hand. She spins and gets fouled. And Mullins will shoot a pair of free throws. Right now, Central just having a tough time getting things going. Several turnovers. And bad pass that will go off of Prattville. That was almost a turnover there. 14-8 is the score here, Rich. What are you seeing?
Well, I'm seeing Central just in their 2-3 zone, and they just don't want to give up any points here, but a nice steal there by Lindsay.
And
that's what she does, Thrift. A nice steal by Jabria Lindsay to get the transition bucket and the foul.
Yeah, and one there by Jabria Lindsay. 14-10. Nice, Rich. And 14-11. .7-18 here. Mullins, the Lewis. Zone defense right now for Central. And foul there. So free throws now and a bunch of fouls here, Rich.
Yeah, a lot of fouls here in the second
Central's
quarter.
already got 4. And Kansas second, 15-11. 7 minutes here left in the second. And another Central turnover will lead to a Lewis miss. And then Mullins runs in her own person and a travel.
Good recovery. Oh, the traveling violation. There on Madison Fuller.
Jabria Lindsay's going to be a McDonald's All-American, Rich.
It's quite an honor.
Unbelievable, man. That's incredible. We're going to be cheering for her.
I want to say, is the last McDonald's All-American Kalia Lawrence in 2014?
It's got to be.
Yeah. In the Tri-City area.
You remember Kalia?
Oh, yeah. Played for Kendrick.
Lawrence was a great player in her own right.
Katana Swainye for Columbus. Thrift, when it's all said and done, you could put Jabria Lindsay in that category with Loretta Cobb, Tree Dixon, Kalia Lawrence. She's going to go down as one of the greatest basketball players in this area.
No doubt about it. And we've had the pleasure of covering her entire career, Rich. Think about that. As Jabria will get it there. Jabria will drive. And an offensive foul. I can't believe that.
I don't know about that. That was close. Yeah. Coach Regetta Williams wants an explanation.
I would too.
Trying to figure out what was the call there. I got to say, Thrift, I'm impressed with this crowd. I know it's cold outside. It's 20 degrees. But the people that got in their car to get to the gymnasium, I applaud you. It is tough.
We got another game going on right now. Carver and Spencer girls are in a battle.
Yeah, that game got moved up because of the inclement weather that's coming. And I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of rain in the forecast, but it's going to dip down into the 20s, even the teens later tonight. They just don't want that many people out on the road in the cold.
For three. Tried to bank it in, miss. And loose ball. Who they're going to say has got it? Possession error says Central.
Thrift, I got to say, for a dynamic offensive player that Jabria is, she's also an elite defender. As you've seen her a couple of times get some steals and results into transition buckets. Good ball movement, just sloppy pass leading to a turnover.
5 minutes left here in this first half. That one's a wild shot that goes out of bounds. Loose ball, fight for it.
Yeah, it's going to be Central
and jump ball, and it's going to go possession error Central. And Coach Regetta Williams is pleading with her girls who have just been, she thinks, out-hustled this game so far.
What a spin move.
Yeah, and Jabria gets hammered.
I've just been so impressed with the fundamentals, the footwork inside the paint, able to create her own shot, drawing the foul. Hey, Thrift, we got the boys game coming up next after this.
Coach Rogers' team, they lost to Central Prattville earlier this year, but they're trying to make a comeback right now.
I'm
Oh,
impressed.
DJ Jones, by the way, who's watching right now, and you can listen to me, Richard, and
Yes,
him
sir.
on the Sports Visions morning show. You can tune in. Y'all had some, incredible guests on Friday, Richard, from Kendall Mills.
Coach Hauser,
Coach
CSU.
Hauser, CSU. To
Dana Barker.
the DB.
Sam Crenshaw.
Oh, man. It was a who's who.
Oh, Garrison Edwards and Dr.
Garrison
Edwards.
Dr. Marcus Edwards. He said Olivia Cochran was an All-American. Forgot about that.
That's
Carver.
right,
So
okay.
the last time we had one was a girl
Oh, yeah.
by the name of Olivia Cochran who played at Louisville and had an
That was what,
incredible
2019?
career. Yep, 2018-19. They won a state championship her
I
senior
appreciate that. Yeah. I completely forgot about Olivia Cochran.
Jabria. Screen. Bria cross.
What a move.
Jabria move.
Oh, my.
Crossing, slicing, dicing, and laying it in. And again, second chance points have been killer right now for Prattville. Another loose ball rebound. No call there. Loose in the hands finally of Central. Here comes Madison Fuller. Fuller crossing. Madison drives and then tries to go through a couple of defenders there for Prattville.
I tell you, Thrift, I love the resiliency of Central to get all the way back, and they now trail by 1 in this game. They were down by as many as 5. And then slowly but surely they've been able to get some defensive stops. I mean, cutting back on the turnovers as well.
And nice move by Estes. Camille Estes lays it in. Jabria. Jabria loses it there. And a travel violation. He called immediately on Marissa Sebon. And Central will get it back. Coming back in the game is Taylor Givens Williams. She will get Courtney Cobb a break, a freshman. Young team out there.
Yeah,
Richard, aside
definitely.
from Jabria. Lindsay throws it down low to Woodard, and Woodard is fouled.
And one thing about this Central team, even though they're young, they played well in Jabria's absence. And once Jabria came back into the lineup, they have slowly brought her back into the rotation and gave her minutes, and now she's able to play with her teammates. And this Central team is going to be dangerous when it comes to area tournament, possibly getting a playoff spot. Remember, only 2 teams make the playoffs in the area. So right now they would be the number 2 seed. I believe they'd play Opelika in the first round. Auburn would play Smith Station. As the area tournament will be hosted by Auburn.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to wave off that free throw attempt.
Lane violation. At Thrift, we want to thank Matt Bell once again, the athletic director at Central, for allowing us to live stream this game. It has been an honor, as this is our first Central basketball game on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. Central down by 2 here in this first half.
Home service.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh,
Stolen.
what a steal.
Fuller. The Jabria. Jabria drives. Jabria finishes. The move. Jabria Lindsay. Tie game. And nice pass, cut. Lewis lays it in. Mullins and Lewis give Prattville back the lead.
And I'll have to get the confirmed stats at halftime. I believe Jabria Lindsay's got 15 points.
Stolen. Here comes Mullins. Mullins drives and lays it in.
By the way, Thrift, Baseball Media Day tomorrow.
Can't
Central
wait.
will be there. Coach A.J. Kehoe and the Central Red Devils will be there. Cannot wait.
And jump ball will go to Prattville. Prattville just really aggressive going after the ball.
A good rebound. As that was pulled down.
And under 2 minutes. Block and a foul. A good drive there.
Yeah, that was Kandria Mebouge with the rebound. Jabria could try to cut into this lead with 1:54 left to go until halftime.
By the way, going on the other game, as we are got a multi-screen going on
love
right
it.
now, is Carver and Spencer, 43-33. They just started the fourth over there. Carver up 10. If Lady Tigers trying to keep that first place lead. Stolen by Jabria Lindsay.
Oh, what a
Jabria
pass.
up, and nice lay in there by Mabouj. And it's tied at 21. Off of the assist from Jabria, another turnover. Jump ball, Central. Good hustle by the Lady Red Devils.
Don't forget, we will have the Central boys and the Prattville boys coming up next as Coach Steve Rogers,
Stevie,
in his first year,
Big Dave,
having to replace an entire starting five. But we'll have that action for you.
bad pass, Lewis again, steal and a foul there by Kalia Moore.
She will go to the line as Prattville in the bonus.
So Lewis with 1:19. Lewis misses that one.
Prattville, a 7A school located on the north part of Metro Montgomery in Prattville, Alabama, is known for football, multiple football championships. Used to be in the same region as Central. But they've had outstanding athletics. We were there last year when Glenwood played Prattville Christian in baseball.
Both members used to be members of the AISA. Jabria,
Yep.
tough drive. Jabria there
That's
got too
bad
far into
angle.
the basket and had a bad angle,
Yeah.
as Richard just made mention. On the other end, a bad attempt. Mullins there to clean it up. No.
Good defense.
Numbers, if they can get it to Jabria, and it'll be knocked away. Oh.
I thought that was knocked away. I thought it would be Central ball.
And it's Central basketball.
There we go. 21-21. We got ourselves a good game so far. A lot of people in attendance.
And here comes Jabria. Nope, stolen by Lewis. Lewis has it re-stolen by Jabria, back to Mullins because Jabria couldn't save it.
Nice steal. There you go. Madison Fuller coming up with that steal.
Yep.
And Central could slow it down and hold for the final shot. Remember, no shot clock in Alabama.
Jabria pulls up, banks in.
Oh, what a
straight
shot.
ahead shot, and gives Central their first lead of the game.
17 points for Jabria.
17 of 23 for
Yeah,
Lindsay.
it's incredible.
And gives up a lay there right as the buzzer sounds. It's 23-23. We got a good one here. Lady Red Devils and Prattville Lions on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. At your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Here we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, Bring a friend anytime and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Rich, 23-23. Good game going here so far. What do you got?
Yeah, leading scorer for Central is Jabria Lindsay, as she has got 16. Leading scorer for Prattville is Kaylee Mullins. She has got 11. What a job by Central coming back. They were down by 5. They came to tie it. We also had Prattville that shot right at the buzzer to make it 23-23. That's where we stand right now.
What's your message to the team? And what system are you implementing in plays if you're Rosetta Williams in Central?
You got to cut down on the turnovers. You got to force defensive stops. And you got to let Jabria Lindsay just continue to be just an all-around player.
Let Jabria be a Jabria.
Wherever she's at, she's going to get her teammates involved. She's going to get a big steal. If you get her in the post, it's a hard move to stop. And I know that Prattville knows that they got a mismatch on their hands. But one thing you got to do, for sure, is to cut down on the turnovers. And I really think this is a testament to see how good this Central team is getting ready to go into area tournament play.
And let's start the second half. Mullins to Lewis. With Diana Lewis out there, who takes that shot, misses. And the rebound into the hands of Danica Lewis, who she misses. Destiny Carroll had it. Floater, no. Rebound, foul.
A lot of second chance points there for Prattville.
Diana Lewis will go to the line now. First shot.
Yeah, and Prattville being one of those 7A teams that Central might end up seeing them in the playoffs. I don't know how they're going to do the brackets, but that's a possibility, especially with how good this Prattville team is. But I'm interested to see where they put all the northern Alabama teams compared to the southern Alabama teams in the 7A playoffs.
And here comes Central. Fuller. Double screen action for Bria. Fuller. Nice pass down low and a missed layup attempt. Prattville will come away with it.
Good steal.
Taylor Gibbons-Williams is only an 8th grader. Nice cut by Jabria. Jabria will go up, miss the lay-in. Rebound, her layup attempt is good. Woodard. And Central goes up by 1.
Nice follow-up by Woodard off the Lindsay miss. But Central just cleaning up the glass.
Out of bounds, bad pass. Turnover, Central ball.
That's exactly what Central needs to do, is just to get a defensive stop and try to work something on offense. Just to go into their normal set. Nothing special, just run their offense and see if Prattville can try to stop them.
And they're going to get a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Diana Lewis. And jump ball.
So Thrift, we had a very special halftime performance by Sherwood Elementary cheerleaders as we saw a sea of green here for the first half. It's always great to see the youngsters get out there and perform at halftime.
Catch and shoot. No. By Gibbons-Williams, but a layup attempt there by Woodard will send her to the line. You're right, Rich. Got to see them at halftime. First shot, good.
And we appreciate everybody watching us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I know that it is cold outside. Either you're in the gymnasium here or at another high school gymnasium, but just stay warm out there.
(26-24), 6 minutes here in the third. And a foul there.
Called that on Taylor Givens-Williams.
Yeah, Cyan Tatum, the center, got fouled. First shot, no. Second shot, no.
Yeah, jump ball.
And layup is good. Tying the game was Tatum.
Nice play off the inbounds.
(26-26). Drive and miss by Gibbons-Williams. Loose ball, jump ball, and it will stay with Prattville.
Prattville 19-4 overall, taking on Central 15-8. Currently in second place. They would actually play Opelika in the first round of the area tournament next week.
Taylor, Gibbons, Williams, nice move, not able to finish off the glass, and here comes Prattville. Mullins. Bad pass off the foot of a Central Red Devil.
So basically what the bracket looks like right now, Auburn, the #1 seed, would take on Smith Station, the 4 seed. Central taking on Opelika, and the winner goes to the playoffs.
Here comes Jabria. Ahead of the pack. Jabria drives and is fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Great job in transition by Jabria Lindsay, drawing the foul and being able to go to the line to try to give Central the lead. It's been a back and forth game so far, Thrift.
First free throw good by Jabria. Don't forget tomorrow, Baseball Media Day, starting at 2 p.m. From the back.
We know Central will be there. Coach A.J. Kehoe.
By the way, right now, the game almost is over with, as Carver's going to come away with a victory over Spencer, the girls. Boys are going to start in just a little bit, as Jabria makes 1 of 2. So that one ending, as Carver will go to now 10-1 in region play. The Lady Tigers in first place. Good win for them.
And they'll play Hardaway on Tuesday.
Armani West was the player of the game. As Lewis misses, and here comes Jabria. Jabria once again drives. Jabria fouled on the floor.
No basket.
No basket, and it'll be Central's ball underneath the basket. Drive, Givens, no. Woodard has it knocked away by Tatum. Woodard gets it back. Woodard gets fouled.
Great awareness by Woodard to actually get it from the Prattville defender, as Cyan Tatum actually had it behind her back, and Woodard was able to steal it and go up to draw the foul. Leading scorer, Jabria Lindsay with 17. And we got Kaylee Mullins that's got 11 for Prattville.
And she makes that one and make it 28-26. 30-second timeout by Central as they lead by 2. We'll stay right here. Rich, we got boys coming up next. Carver, Spencer boys. I'm going to be getting out of here in just a little bit, Rich. You'll be having to finish up this girls game as I'll be heading over to call that Carver Spencer boys game with Mike Frost.
Yeah, we've had busy action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Earlier this morning, we had the Georgia Alabama Sports Live show live from Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. And then after the show, we just went down 431, and we've been here, got here early. The JV game actually went into double overtime. That's why we had a late start here.
Yep.
But we are glad to be here at Central for the first time in Georgia Alabama Sports Live history. Want to thank Matt Bell, the athletic director.
For basketball. We were here for baseball.
Basketball, yes. I know. For basketball. Let me correct myself. Basketball.
And a foul there.
Thank you, Thrift. I know that sometimes I mess up, and sometimes you keep me honest, and I appreciate that.
Got to correct you, Rich.
I know. I usually don't have the courage to correct you, though. That's the thing.
Well,
it's a give and take.
Get some courage, man.
I'm gonna have to.
Get some courage.
I'm gonna have to try to correct you without saying you. Anyway, I won't go there.
Rich, moment of silence for you, man.
Oh boy. Is it really happening? Is it happening on air? Tell me it's happening. I've been waiting for this moment for 3 years now. It's a nice rebound right there.
Yep.
Giving it to Mullins.
Uh-oh, Mullins makes a good move.
Corner. Lewis, the
knocks
three.
it down. Nice job there by Lewis.
How about that?
29-28.
Call Thrift. Lindsay splitting the defenders.
Oh, nice job there by
Jump
Jabri.
ball.
And a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Prattville. Wow.
The Thrift, I know you got to get out of here because you got to go call the Carver Spencer game. It's been an honor calling this game with you. I'll do you proud. I'll definitely finish this game up.
We're removing you from this broadcast.
And the boys, no, not a chance. Thrift, you know in a million years that will never happen.
We're going to take a quick break. And we're going to remove Rich from this broadcast.
Are you going to get security?
Let me get Matt Bell's attention.
I got 2 security guards down there right by AD.
He needs to be removed.
Oh, boy.
29-28. Lewis. Mullins. Yes.
Oh, what a shot by Mullins. She's got 14.
3. Mullins has been fantastic.
Oh, yeah. She's been on fire for Prattville.
Prattville goes back up 4. And a foul there.
By the way, Auburn head football coach Alex Golish is in the building. Thrift, to your right.
And I don't know where you're looking, Rich.
Oh, boy.
He's not in this building.
And
we were obviously just kidding. Alex is here.
Oh, boy, Thrift.
Sometimes Rich can't keep it on.
Can't help myself.
He sees someone famous. Rich just got to let everybody know he saw him.
Well, I think basically,
there's a lot of kids they can recruit.
Well, yeah, Jatori Williams mainly.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah.
And he's a good basketball player, too.
He's coming to visit Jatori Williams. I cannot wait to see Jatori at next game. What a stud.
Definitely.
Great post player.
Well, we've seen a lot of recruiting going on. We had Kirby Smart flying in at Carver. We had Miami coming in. We've had a ton.
I know.
College. This is that time.
It's the time of the year. We got signing day coming up. I believe that's Wednesday, right, Thrift? Signing day?
Yeah. (32-29), make it 34-29. 5-point lead. Lewis lays it up in there.
Great
Here
move
comes
by
Fuller.
Lewis.
Jabria. Nice pass.
Nice pass.
And lay it in.
Oh, what a pass.
There was Marlicia Smith.
Almost got it stolen again. What a block by Jabria.
Nice job, Bria. Now here she comes on the fast break. Jabria. And
she traveled.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We just hit 7,000 subscribers on Facebook.
Mullins.
Or followers, rather.
Lewis loses it. Mullins. Shot. Good. They can shoot, and they're starting to knock them down.
Great shot by Lewis.
Somebody's got to get a stop for Central. Down by 5. Fuller. And a foul there.
This Central team, they finally got over the hump last year. They beat Auburn in the quarterfinals after losing them 3 times, and unfortunately lost to Hoover, the eventual champions. And one of the key players from their team last year that went on to graduate, Garrett Griggs, who was one of the best flag football players to ever come out of Central, by far. But she was just a tremendous athlete. I know that was a huge loss last year, but you got a young team coming up, and Jabria Lindsay just trying to get them involved and get worked back into the rotation. And before you know it, Central will be firing on all cylinders when you get ready for area tournament play. Look at that full court press. Almost a steal. Comes Fuller.
Yep, Jabria with under a minute and a half. And loses that one out of bounds.
Yeah, Jabria Lindsay's had a quiet third quarter points-wise. She only has 1 point. She had 16 points all in the first half. I think Prattville's done a great job defensively on her. Oh yeah, she draws a foul right there. In the post, double team, doesn't matter. She's going to draw the foul.
So Jabria will go to the line.
She's got 18.
Makes the first.
Coming back into the game is Courtney Cobb for Central. And Jabria's got 19.
1 point game. Mullins. Lewis. Misses. Rebound again, Prattville.
Good steal. Looks like Central's got it.
And a jump ball.
Good effort there by Central.
Possession error goes into the hands of Central. Because they can take the lead here, Richard.
Absolutely.
They were down by 5.
What a way to battle back for Central. They calling a foul on that play?
And I think that's what happened. First shot, no good.
A nice offensive rebound by Fuller.
And she stepped on out of bounds.
Good hustle by Fuller, just foot was on the line. Prattville still with a 1-point lead.
Bad pass again. Breer was right there. And Fuller knocks it off the leg of Prattville. It'll be Central ball.
The Central smart with this possession. They'll hold for the final shot to try to get a chance to take the lead going into the fourth quarter.
Jabria spins, foul, and free throws for Jabria Lindsay.
Prattville's been doing a good job switching over. They anticipate it right at the moment she's getting ready to shoot. They get that double team because they want her to give up the ball. If you give up the ball, there's a chance that they could swat it away and go for the steal. But they're going to leave somebody open as she just scored her 20th point. And that's just a walk in the park for Jabria. She has had 40 before. I don't know what her career high is, but she has scored 30s and 40s in her career. Well, this is nothing for Jabria. I mean, this is just a business as usual. 21 points for Jabria Lindsay.
And she has Central up by 1, and a foul there.
4.3 seconds left to go. By the way, former Central basketball coaches Carolyn and Bobby Wright going to be honored in the Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Fame.
Yes, they
February
will.
14th.
Congratulations on them getting in, and
Absolutely.
It's a 1-point game. We'll take it to the fourth here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Welcome back here to Central High School, start of the fourth quarter. Central up by 1 over Prattville. Prattville with the ball and putting up the shot is Mullins getting that rebound. And the give is to Lewis. Back over to Mullins, leading scorer for Prattville with 14. And that is off the glass and in. A great job there by Danica Lewis to give Prattville a 1-point lead. Fuller with it. Inside of Jabria, off the glass and in, but that's going to be an offensive foul. A huge turn of events, and it looked like Central was going to retake the lead, but the ref calls an offensive foul. Mullins taking it across the timeline. Over at the top of the key. Over in the corner to Lewis. Back to Mullins. Mullins fires a three. Front of the iron, no good. Pulling down that rebound is James, and here comes the Lady Red Devils. Off the glass and in, and count the bucket for Karina Mebouge. And her 4th point of the game gives Central a 1-point lead. And they have a chance to extend it here with 7:05 left to go here in the contest. They're letting the play resume. I thought that was going to be a dead ball. Well, here comes Prattville. Mullins off the glass and in. She's got 16. We've had a back-and-forth game between Central and Prattville. The last regular season game before we start area tournament play. Jumper. Mebouge is good. And it back to a 1-point lead for Central. Driving, Lewis. Yes. We have just gone back and forth here in the 4th quarter. Fuller over to Mebouge on the wing. Back to Fuller. Swings it over to James. Lindsay, pump fakes. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound, count the bucket as Milicia Smith gets the bucket and the foul. Jabria ended up missing the shot. Milicia Smith cleaned up the glass. And Milicia Smith has an opportunity to give Central a 2-point lead. And she misses. Trying to get that offensive rebound, and they do. They pull it down. Good hustle. Mebouge, a long 2-pointer. Back of the iron, no good. And here comes a fast break for Prattville. Up and in. That is Danica. Actually, no, that's Deanna Lewis. Prattville up by 1. Coach Regetta Williams wants the timeout. We'll take 1, 2 with 5:43 left to go here in the 4th. Prattville leading Central 44-43 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Here we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
Welcome back to Central High School. We are in the gymnasium located in the Freshman Academy. It's Richard Holdridge, Thrift Behringer, as he's off to call Carver Spencer. How about the career of Jabria Lindsay? 3,000 career points and counting, as she has put up monster stats as she has been playing for the Central Lady Red Devils since the 7th grade. She's going off to play collegiate ball at Central Florida in the Big 12 and is also a McDonald's All-American. First since Olivia Cochran at Carver. As Lindsay scores, and she's got 23 points. What an effort by Jabria Lindsay, and the Lady Red Devils lead by 1 once again. Mullins over at the top of the key. Swings it over to Jada Lewis. Mullins drawing up the offensive play. She has been sensational. She's got 16. Trying to get by Fuller. Baseline. Shot is up and short, but Lewis trying to get it, lost it, but it goes out of bounds off Central, and Prattville will come up with it. The Prattville Lady Lions, 19-4 overall. They're going to be in the playoffs in 7A. Central, they've got 15 wins, and they're also going to be number 2 in the area. That shot is off by Mullins, but the offensive rebound by Lewis. Lewis puts up a shot, no good. And Fuller gives it over to Lindsay. Jabria Lindsay driving, puts a shot up, no good, but rebounded it off the glass, and in is Malicia Smith. Cleaning up the glass once again, and Central on back up by 3. Inside, that's going to be a foul on Jabria. And going to the line is going to be number 4, Danica Lewis. Central 15-8 overall. They are 3-2 in region play. Trying to, actually, no, 4-2 in region play. Auburn finished with a perfect 6-0. They're the number 1 seed. Central is going to be the 2 seed, and they're going to play Opelika in the first round of the area tournament. And if they can win that game, they're going to the playoffs. Fuller, pump fake, driving. Madison Fuller, no good. Rebounded by Danica Smith, lost it. Mullins over to Lewis. Here's a 2-on-1 fast break. Lewis up, no good. Trying to get her own rebound. Good hustle play. Danica Smith comes up with it. That pass intended for Jabria, just out of bounds. A little too far. With 3:46 left to go here in the fourth quarter, Central leading Prattville 47-45. As that Carver-Spencer boys game is about to start, we'll have a live look in on that game. As that got moved up due to weather. Mullins on the left wing. Spin move. Little crossover move. Puts up a floater, no good. And pulling down that rebound is Danica Smith. Marcia Smith, rather. Here comes Jabria Lindsay. Spin move, up, no good. And Malicia Smith gets fouled. She's been there a couple of times to clean up the glass to give Central an opportunity to extend this lead. So we talk about the incredible career of Jabria Lindsay, one of the greatest basketball players to ever come out of the Tri-City area. And 3,000 career points, a McDonald's All-American. Just an incredible career. She's going to play in that McDonald's All-American All-Star game. She's just been a special player. I know it's a very special player to Thrift, has known her since the 4th grade. I knew of her. You know, her dad was a PE teacher at Matthews Elementary School and was the PE coach of my 2 girls when they were at Matthews. And just a very special family. A big shout out to her dad, Travis Lindsay, who's also an assistant coach for the Central boys team. And that is coming up next. We got the Central boys and the Prattville boys will take place about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this game. We're going to take a break. 3:08 left to go. Central up by 3 over Prattville on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Welcome back here to Central High School. We're live at the Central Gymnasium here at the Freshman Academy. Prattville with the ball down by 3, 3:08 left to go here in the fourth. Mullins, leading scorer for Prattville. There's a corner 3, rattles in and out. Central trying to get the rebound. That was an Esty Wyatt and putting it up and in. That is Diora Lewis. Cuts the lead to 1. Fuller. Over to Mabouche. Jabria trying to get it. It's going to stay right here with Central. with 2:37 left to go. Here in this contest, Jabria with 23 points. She had 16 points in the first half, had kind of a quiet third quarter, but got going as Marcia Smith is going to draw the foul. I tell you what, Marcia Smith has really come on here in the second half, has just done an outstanding job drawing the fouls and just trying to give Central a little bit of breathing room against Prattville. Prattville 19-4, just an incredible season. Remember, in 7A classification, only 16 teams make the playoffs, so just 2 out of the area. Prattville ended up losing in the first round to Thompson last year. That shot is up, and that is going to be a foul with 2:22 left to go here in the game. And going to the line is going to be Diana Lewis. We got Woodard coming back into the game for the Lady Red Devils. A little bit about Coach Regetta Williams, her 3rd season as the Central Lady Red Devils head coach. She was a longtime assistant for Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Famer Carolyn Wright. She was the interim coach 3 years ago. They took the interim tag off, and she has been the official head coach for the last 2 years, but she has been the coach for 3 years. Got to the Final Four last year where they lost to Hoover, but they got over the hump and they beat Auburn after 4 tries. Jabria Lindsay with the rebound. 2:17 left to go. Keeps her dribble. A nice pass over to Mabouge for the bucket. What an assist by Jabria Lindsay. Great court vision, found Mabouge. And Central up by 4. Looking for Lewis. Dive there from Mabouge, and we got a jump ball. Prattville 19-4, undefeated in region play. They are in the same region with Hillcrest, Thompson, and Tuscaloosa County. Well, area, rather. 7A Area 5. It was looking like when they have their area tournament play that they will be the number 1 seed, and they will be playing Tuscaloosa County. Mabouge. Over to Fuller, and she traveled. And Hillcrest will take on Thompson. Because their area tournament's coming up next week. Inside, draws the foul, and going to the line is going to be Sion Tatum. With 1:36 left to go here in the game. Central leading Prattville 51-47. And Tatum misses the first. We are brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, the Houston Clinic, Kinetic Credit Union, and Coca-Cola. Don't forget, at the end of the game, we will be naming an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. We got a foul. Got some more subs coming in, including Talesia Woodard for Central. Nice pass on the inbounds, and that is good. That was Anesti Wyatt cutting the Central lead to 2 as we got a whistle. Trying to find out who that foul's on. It'll be a non-shooting foul. The 4th team foul for Prattville. 1 more and Central will be in the bonus. Madison Fuller going to inbounds it. Over to Mabouge. Got it poked away, but it will stay here with the Lady Red Devils. Taylor Givens-Williams, the 8th grader. Over to Lindsay with a minute to go. I think Central just wants to take as much time off the clock as possible, but we got a timeout. Coach Williams wants it. 56 left to go. Timeout on the floor. Central leading Prattville by 2. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And we're back here at Central High School. 51-49, the Lady Red Devils leading Prattville with 56 seconds left to go. And that is going to be stolen. And Prattville had the ball. Kaylee Mullins with the steal going coast to coast with 49 seconds left. It was a good play there by Prattville on the inbounds to get the steal, because with Central with a 2-point lead, just trying to run clock. Mullins will inbounds. They could tie or take a lead with a 3, but that's going to be a foul on Prattville. Central ball. Looking for somebody, looking for a teammate. There's Jabria Lindsay. Splitting the defenders. She is just going to take time off this clock. Did she get the timeout? Or are they calling a foul? Let's see what the call is. It looks like it's going to be a foul. Jabria Lindsay going to the line to try to extend this lead for Central. She is leading all scorers with 25 points, the McDonald's All-American. What an incredible career for Jabria Lindsay, one of the greatest players to ever come out of the Chattahoochee Valley. Her last regular season game, and she's got 26. Central will play Opelika next week in the area tournament hosted at Auburn. Misses the second. Central up by 3. Still a one-possession game for Prattville. And that's off the glass and in. What a play by Kaylee Mullins, who has 18. She has been fantastic for Prattville. 20 seconds. Lindsay almost got it stolen. Mullins guarding her, got the double team. They're trying to get it. Did we get a foul or we get a jump ball? We got a jump ball with 14.8 seconds left to go. Central up by 1. Prattville with the ball. They got a chance to win it here, down by 1. But first, Coach Regetta Williams wants a timeout. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take one, too. 14.8 seconds to go in this game, and Central leads Prattville 52-51. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I know after the timeout, Coach Regetta Williams is just trying to draw up a defensive play to try to get a stop here. You don't want to foul. Prattville is down by 1. 14.8 seconds left. And Prattville will inbounds it on the Central bench side. And inbounds it is going to be Destiny Carroll. And here we go. The shot off the glass and in! Unbelievable shot by Jada Lewis. Timeout Central. 7.2 seconds left to go. Central down by 1. Central has a chance to take the lead. And now we're going to keep it here. Coach Regetta Williams. Who's going to get the ball with the game on the line? Drawing up the play. I tell you what, how fitting would that be with the illustrious career of Jabria Lindsay, the 3,000 career points, the McDonald's All-American, going to play collegiate ball at Central Florida, to have the ball in her hands with a chance to win the game for her team. How fitting would that be? But we'll see what happens. I think that if you're Central, you want to try to drive the lane and try to get the foul drawn. But you got to go all the way the other side of the court. There's plenty of time to get it across the court in 7.2 seconds. If you are Prattville, you do not foul here. Mebouche, 5 seconds. Mebouche. Back out, Fuller. Shot, no good. Prattville wins the game. Prattville has come into Central, and they have won the game by 1 to go to 20-4 as they get ready for area tournament play, and they look like one of the top teams in 7A that can make a deep run in the playoffs. And who knows, we might see these two teams again in the 7A state playoffs. Jabria Lindsay had a fantastic game, 26 points. The last regular season game for Jabria Lindsay. But the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands player of the game was Kaylee Mullins, who had 18 points. What a fantastic game. Don't forget, we got the Central and Prattville boys coming up next here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're 10 minutes away from tip-off. We'll see you in a bit.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists, For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back here to Central High School. It is now time for the boys' matchup on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's the visiting Prattville Lions taking on the Central Red Devils. Here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, we got your starting five for Prattville: Letwan Hall, Deshaun Hall, Jersey Forbes, Caden Fleeton, and Anthony Cowling. For Central, we got Solomon Williams, Deshaun Harris, Amir Word, Braden Daniel, and Jatori Williams. And we are ready to go in this one. Hall will go ahead and tip it off for Central. We get this one started. We're underway. Trying to chase that one down. That's going to go out of bounds off Prattville. And it will be Central basketball. Deshaun Harris inbounding the ball over to Jatori Williams. Bounce pass over to Solomon Williams at the top of the key. Jatori Williams with it. Looking for Amir Word. Back over to, that is Harris. But Jatori Williams gets the offensive rebound. And we got out of bounds off Central. This first quarter is brought to you by State Farm. Carroll Purdue, a proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning, and has served the Phoenix City community for over 16 years. Another turnover for Prattville, and it will go back to the Red Devils. And they want to go fast. There's Harris. Harris at the top of the key. Over on the wing, gives over to Word. There's a three-pointer, is no good by Amir Word. Pulling down the rebound is Cowling. Driving is Hall. Kicks it back out to Farbs. Over on the wing to Fleeton. Back out to Hall. Pivots, fade away, jumper is good. That was a great play by Hall. Gives Prattville a 2-0 lead. Little bump there by Hall. And back out to Ward. Fires a three and hits it. Deshaun Harris gives Central a 1-point lead. Farbs. Deshaun Hall, left wing. Central in their 2-3 zone. We have a whistle and a timeout. Prattville wants to take a timeout with 5:56 left to go in the first. We'll be back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we are back. That was one of the quickest timeouts in history as Jatori Williams off the rack and in. Well, Jatori Williams can play basketball too. One of the best offensive linemen that played for Coach Patrick Nix and the Central Red Devils. He's now going to play for Coach Corey Flournoy. I believe he's a junior. Let me check that. I will confirm that. I know I'm waiting for people in the comments to correct me. But get recruited by many colleges, including Auburn. It's 5-2. Central leading Prattville. Right to Jatori. We got a foul. Central will host the area tournament. I'm not sure how it does it in Alabama, but if they host at the girls' site. But they do have the top record in the area. As Opelika upset Auburn. Last night, Central ended up beating Smith Station. How about Jatori Williams with an and one? He is just an unstoppable force. And Jatori Williams will go to the line for the and one. He has already got 4 points. Got some substitutions coming in for Prattville. Busy action around the Chattahoochee Valley. As we got Jordan and Columbus, Hardaway, Shaw, Kendrick, Sumter County. Offensive rebound by Central. Three-pointer is good by number 5, as I'm trying to get the Braden Daniel. And Central out to a 10-2 lead over Prattville. As we got Carver Spencer going on right now. The boys are actually in a timeout. We'll try to get a live look as soon as we can. As to the line for Prattville is Deshaun Hall. Missed the first, but he makes the second. And it is 10-3. Coach Steve Rogers, his first year as the Central head basketball coach. As Jatori Williams, and that's a big block. What a block by Cowling for Prattville. That is not easy to do, to block Jatori Williams. He was coming at the post full force. Looking for that screen. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebounded by Solomon Williams. Nicknamed Solo. Is that shot no good? Prattville coming up with another rebound. They want to go fast. Offensive foul. That was on Deshaun Harris. Central's going to get the basketball back. Yes, Carver Spencer is currently at halftime. We'll try to get a live look at Spencer High School. Thrip Behringer joining Mike Frost on the broadcast. Jatori Williams up short. And Prattville coming up with a rebound. Farbs with it. Between the legs, top of the key, and stolen. Deshaun Harris up and in. And Prattville wants a timeout. They trail 12-3. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back here to Central High School. 3:11 left to go here in the first. Central up 12-3. Score update, the Hardaway Lady Hawks defeated Shaw 71-32. That was earlier today. A lot of these games getting moved to the afternoon because of the cold temperatures later this evening. It should be in the teens. Farbs with it at the top of the key. Back out to Hall. Spin move, quickly doubled. Farbs for three, lets one go, and into the glass for the bank shot. Farbs with a three-pointer cuts the lead to 6. Daniel over to Word. Word off the glass, no good. Word gets his own rebound. Did not get it, but Daniel comes up with a rebound, but his foot was on the line. And Prattville's going to get the ball back. Trailing by 6. It's been an entertaining first quarter so far for both teams. Prattville's had some subs in. Back out to Hall. Deshaun Hall with it. Bounce pass to Hall in the corner. Remember, no shot clock in Alabama. Deshaun Hall for 3, no good. Jatori Williams comes up with a rebound. Over to the top of the key for Deshaun Harris. That's Braden Daniel, rather. Solomon Williams into Jatori Williams and a foul. They started the second half. Thrip Behringer, Mike Frost on the call. Oh, how about that game? As we were at Carver High School last night against Sumter County, they were able to win that game. They win this game, they're going to be hosting the region tournament for both the girls and the boys. Jatori Williams lost it. Here comes Prattville. Driving. Kicks it back out in the corner for 3 is good by Dickerson. Prattville on a 6-0 run. Word. Puts a shot up. Williams. Rebound. Blocked. It's going to go back to Prattville. Prattville, some relentless D. Just trying to get their footing here against Central in this final game of the regular season before both teams start area tournament play next week. And it's stolen. What a steal by Deshaun Harris, but he lost it. Here comes Prattville. Prattville comes in with a 10-15 record. Central 11-10. Quickly a double. Thought about the 3. They're going to kick it back out. Dickerson with it. He's already got a 3-pointer. He takes it back out to the logo. Guarded by Daniel. And he just slices and dices the defense and drives. And Prattville has cut it to 1 with 10 seconds left to go here in the first. Coach Steve Rogers taking over for the longtime Coach Burkett, who took over for Bobby Wright, the Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Famer. Coach Burkett now at Tift County. As that shot is going to be no good, but that's going to be a foul, and Solomon Williams is going to go to the line for 3. When you talk about last year's team and the amount of players they lost on last year's team, to include Jacoby Hill, who's now at Jacksonville State, Bryce Dawson, who's at Columbus State. We had Willie Townsend, that's at CVCC, Dez Williams, Jonah Jones. I think Dez Williams is at CVC as well. Jadens Ford. Oh, and by the way, a couple years ago they had a guy by the name of Andrew Alford, who actually was a pretty good shooter on the basketball team, the quarterback for Central, who's now at Tulsa. Yeah, several key members of that team. And I remember back in 2023, they went all the way to the championship and lost to Hoover. Jacoby Hill had, I think, 46 points in one game in the playoffs. Solomon Williams at the line. He makes his first 2. And Williams makes all 3. It's a 15-11 lead after 1. We'll be back after this on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
or surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we are back at Central High School. Start of the second quarter, Central leading Prattville 15-11 in the final regular season game of the season. Prattville will be going into 7A Area 5 region tournament play, taking on the number 1 seed, Tuscaloosa County, which is hosting. And Hillcrest and Thompson will also be facing off each other. So you win one game in the area tournament and you make the playoffs. So anything is possible. That three-pointer, but how about that? Coming in and just with the athleticism of Octavius Station. He's coming off the bench. And you got to give credit to Steve Rogers, his first year at Central, for coming in, having to replace an entire starting 5, and they end up just winning the region. And that is going to be blocked. What a block there by Cowling. Prattville with the possession. Over to Dickerson. Dickerson's got 5. Swings it over onto the wing. That's Meyer, who's checked into the game. Back out to the top of the key. Deshaun Hall lets a 3 fly, rattles in and out. Jatori Williams with a board. Williams over to Jatori. Quickly doubled. Back out to Solomon Williams. Swings it around for 3, and that was, I believe, number 3, Octavius Station. Missed dunk opportunity, but second chance point effort there, and DJ Harris pulls down the board, and we got a timeout with 6:33 left to go here in the second. Central leading Prattville 15-11, and we got a live look. Carver Spencer. Let's take it over to Spencer High School, where Thrift Behringer and Mike Frost on the call. Carver is leading Spencer. I believe they're in the second quarter. They're in the third quarter. Thank you, Tyler. And so right now we're going to go ahead and keep it here. Carver leads 37-25 over Spencer. And I know we had some fans here in the stands that was turning their head because they wanted to know that score of that Carver-Spencer game. That's glad we were able to get that for you. DJ Harris. Back over Daniel. Jatori Williams, doubled, puts up a shot. He gets fouled. Yeah, Jatori Williams is a junior, by the way. I just wanted to confirm that. So he will be playing football next year for Coach Corey Flournoy, the brand new head coach for the Central Red Devils. They're going to get Bobby Coleman back, the younger brother of Cam Coleman. I'm excited about Central football next year. And Jatori Williams, just a phenomenal offensive tackle. And I'm looking forward to seeing just the growth and development of freshman Braden Daniel. Central's got some players in their system for years to come as Jatori Williams makes it at 16-11. He makes 1 of 2. Prattville with the basketball. Looking for that screen. Got doubled, and that's going to be stolen by Station. And here comes Williams. Harris inside to Jatori Williams. Oh, he got a block, gets his own rebound, pump fakes, and will go to the line for 2. Again, want to thank Matt Bell, the athletic director for the Central High School, for allowing us to live stream our first ever basketball game. We've done a total of 4 baseball games. 2 years ago, we did LaGrange Central. We've done Central Glenwood, Central Calvary, and Central Russell County. And we are looking forward to doing some Central baseball games this year as well. As A.J. Kehoe, the Central baseball coach, will be part of Baseball Media Day tomorrow at the Beck Center. And I know the one question I'm going to ask Coach Kehoe is, who's going to step up on offense after having to replace a guy like Sam Brown, who led in every single offensive category for Central last year? Of course, I remember assistant coach Johnny Eaton, who was the manager of the Chattahoochee Monsters. A lot of great Central players like Jackson Yoxheimer. And no, I think they need to, something fell right there. It's not in the court, so they don't need to stop play. 18-11, Central on top. About to Comer. Dickerson, guarded by Williams. Dickerson, no good. And a good save there by Daniel. And here comes Central on a fast break. It's a 3-on-2. Spin move. Daniel, good! Central leads by 9. The freshman with a little finger roll. Good defense there. Latarius Copeland. Dickerson. That's going to be a foul on Octavia Station. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Live here at Central High School, where the Freshman Academy is. It is great to be here. We witnessed Jabria Lindsay's final regular season game here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. She had 26 points. However, Central lost by 1. That's going to be a traveling violation on Prattville. 4:33 left to go here until the half. We're just moving along here. Daniel over to Station for 3. He got fouled. And Station going to go to the line for 3. Area tournament play will start next week. Central will be hosting, more than likely, they're going to be taking on Smith Station. It'll be Auburn and Opelika. Station makes the first, and then Auburn hosting the area tournament for the girls. Last night, Auburn was upset by Opelika. What a huge upset. And it looks like, as I'm looking at the standings, the Station makes 2 of 3. It's an 11-point lead for Central. With 4:24 left to go. Timeout. We'll take one too. Central leading Prattville 23-11. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And welcome back. A live look at Spencer High School. Carver leading Spencer 43-26 in the third quarter. It's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're here in the second quarter, live at Central High School. Central and Prattville, the Red Devils, leading 23-11. 11-10 overall, 4-1 in the area. They will be the number 1 seed. Auburn will be the 2 seed. They had a 3-2 record. Opelika will be the number 3 seed, and Smith Station will be the number 4 seed. So Central will take on Smith Station in the area tournament. Prattville with it. Hall trying to get it. Oh, stolen by Daniel, but gets it right back. Forbes puts up a shot out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Central. Make sure you like us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We just hit 7,000 followers on our Facebook page. What a milestone. That's going to be stolen by Forbes. And he's just falling on the ground, and I don't know if they're going to call a foul there. I think he just might have slipped. No, they are going to call a foul. It's only the second team foul for Central here in the quarter. Here comes Prattville trying to set up the screen and driving Forbes. But what a putback by Deshaun Hall, and one. How about the hustle play by Deshaun Hall? He just driving into the lane, and he just decided, I'll take it from here, fellas. Ten-point lead for Central. Prattville led by their head coach, Latwan Hall Sr. They will be the number 4 seed, going to take on Tuscaloosa County in the first round of the area tournament. Also Hillcrest and Thompson also in their area. Coach Hall wants a timeout. It's a 9-point lead for Central. We'll step aside and take 1-2. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang! We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we are back here at Central High School. 3:03 left to go here in the second quarter. Central with the ball. Station will inbounds it over to Daniel. Daniel going to take it across the timeline. Daniel on the wing. 3 ball. Up. No good. And rebounded by Deshaun Hall. So the leading scorers on the season for Prattville. Deshaun Hall averaging 18.4 points a game. And Jersey Farbs averaging 11.8 points a game. And by the way, Farbs is only a freshman. And then Dickerson coming off the bench. He's got some big-time three-pointers in his career. Damian Dickerson, the senior, averaging 8.3 points a game. It's always tough in 7A, especially in basketball. In Prattville, their record doesn't reflect how good this team is because they play a lot of great competition, as all the teams in 7A do. Well, we know when you get to area play, it's all up to one game. You can define your season by one game. You could get upset in the area tournament and miss the playoffs completely. Little fadeaway jumper by Deshaun Hall. And Prattville cuts the Central lead to 7. Station with it to Williams. Solomon kicks it back out. Nice screen there by Jatori Williams. In the give, over to Amir Word with 1:56 left to go here in the second, and Central will inbound. Solomon Williams underneath the basket. Gives it out to Station on the wing, guarded by Dickerson. Station driving, puts a shot up, and count the bucket. Station's going to go to the line for the N1. As that fires up the crowd here at Central. Octavius Station. Makes it. Hall with it. Little crossover on the wing, guarded by Word. Back out on the wing. Good defense by Station. Hall lets a three fly and no good, and Jatori Williams, he just makes that one look easy. Just pulling down rebounds right and left for Central. There's a pull-up jumper by DJ Harris, no good. Tip drills, Prattville got it. And here comes Letwan Hall. That's going to be an offensive foul on Prattville. 1:05 left to go. Central leading by 10. And Central with the basketball. Solomon Williams. Blocked. That block was on Anthony Cowling. That will be a foul, and going to the line will be Jatori Williams. We had a chance to see Central a couple times on Georgia Alabama Sports Live as we saw them play Smith Station on January the 10th. They were part of the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase where they beat Shaw. And also we saw them in the MLK Classic taking on East Coweta. Williams makes one of two. It's an 11-point lead for Central. Deshaun Hall. That's going to be a foul on Williams. That's going to put Prattville at the line with 44 seconds left to go until halftime. And Letwan Hall makes the first to cut it to 10. Hall misses. Williams comes up with a rebound. Station. Give over to Harris. Got to slow it down. Maybe Central will hold for the final shot. Trying to look for somebody. 20 seconds. It might be Harris that might hold for the final shot. They're slowing it down. Prattville in the zone defense. Over to Harris on the wing. 9 seconds. Harris. Braden Harris lost it. Dickerson with a steal. 2, 1, and good. At the buzzer. And Prattville cuts it to 8. We go to the half. Central leading Prattville 27-19. We'll be back with the second half here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is EJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Hula Hands serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Start of the second half, Central leading Prattville 27-19. The leading scorers for Prattville, Danica Dickerson with 7 points. Jatori Williams has got 8 for Central. Central comes in with an 11-10 record, 4-1 in the area. They will be hosting the area tournament. We'll be playing Smith Station in the first round next week, and then Prattville comes in with a 10-15 record. The 4 seed, they will be taking on Tuscaloosa County in the first round of their area tournament. Prattville will have the ball. Deshaun Hall will inbounds it for Prattville, and the second half is underway. Almost lost it. Driving it over. Dickerson. Dickerson for 3, and it's good. He's got 10. Danica Dickerson, who normally averages 8.6 points a game in a season, he's got 10 points already. That's going to be a foul. Prattville has cut it to 5. Inbounding the basketball, Amir Word. Looking over to Solomon Williams at the top of the key. First-year coach Steve Rogers having to replace an entire starting 5 for Central. Yeah, Jacoby Hill, Bryce Dawson, Des Williams, Willie Townsend, Jaden Ford. Also Jonah Jones coming off the bench. He had really 6 players. Jatori Williams puts a shot up and in. Give him double figures for the game. He's got 10. And Central answers up by 7. Hall with the basketball. Inside, that's Latwan Hall. Shot no good. Rebounded by Word. And Word over to DJ Harris. Back over to Daniels. For Braden Daniel. Word in the corner. Central trying to slow it down a little bit. Latwan Hall, good defense. That's poked away by Deshaun Hall. Busy action around the Chattahoochee Valley earlier today. Columbus, Jordan, Hardaway, Shaw, Kendrick, Sumter County, and of course, Carver, Spencer, which they're in the fourth quarter. About 4 minutes to go. We'll try to get a final on that game. As Braden Daniel lost it, stolen. It's a fast break. And Dickerson cuts the lead to 5. He's got 12. DJ Harris dribbles, bounce past a Word in the corner. Word, Braden Daniel, shot, no good. Prattville coming up with a rebound. That's the freshman Farbs. Jersey Farbs for 3. Count the bucket. Jersey Farbs is going to go to the line for the 4-point play. What a shot by the freshman Jersey Farbs. And we got some subs coming in. And we got a timeout. We'll take one, too. 5:37 left to go in the third. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Yeah, before Jersey Farbs makes this shot for the 4-point play, a live look at Carver Spencer. 2:35 left to go in the fourth. And Carver leading 65-42. Looks like the Carver Tigers are going to win the region and host the region tournament. Farbs misses the shot, but the offensive rebound by Dickerson. How about Dickerson on the hustle? Deshaun Hall back over to Dickerson. Prattville down by 2. Hall with it on the wing. Looking for the screen. And he's got it. Hall driving, baseline, puts the shot off the glass and in, and we're tied. Deshaun Hall, leading scorer in the regular season for Prattville, and Amir Word gets fouled. As Central trying to answer right back, trying to go fast. And Amir Word going to go to the line. Amir Word, a junior. And a starter for Coach Steve Rogers. As Central will play Smith Station in the first round of the area tournament. Winner of that game will go to the playoffs. Central beat Smith Station last night in front of a packed gymnasium. It was the Backyard Brawl basketball edition. We had them at Smith Station on Georgia Alabama Sports Live on January the 10th. It was a very close contest. It's 29-29. Both foul shots missed, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Solomon Williams. It's only the second team foul for Central. And Prattville will inbounds. Over to Hall. Guarded by Word. Hall's looking for the screen. Bounce pass over to Latuan Hall. Hall, jumper, no good. Jatori Williams grabs the rebound, and here comes DJ Harris. Back out to Solomon Williams. Williams looking for Station at the top of the key. No shot clock in Alabama. Station's going to reset while Prattville in their zone defense. Amir Word being guarded by Latuan Hall. Almost lost it. Word had to dive for it. Station gets it right back. He's going to reset. Jatori Williams coming in for the screen. Station at the top of the key, lets a three-pointer fly, and that is no good, but a good job by Amir Word getting the offensive rebound. Over to Solomon Williams. Second chance effort by Central. Williams looking for Station. His time ticking away here. Central trying to take the lead. DJ Harris into Jatori Williams. Williams gets fouled. And that post move by Jatori Williams, it switches the double for Prattville. They know he is a nightmare in the post. And you just got to put a body on him, and he usually finishes, but he draws the foul. Jatori Williams leading scorer for Central with 10 points. They make that 11. And the Carver Tigers defeated the Spencer Green Wave 72-49. And they are going to be region champs, as they got 3 more games left, but sweeping the season series with Sumter County and Spencer, and they both have, well, Spencer's got 3 losses. Sumter County's got 2, I believe. No, Sumter County's got 3 losses. So, yeah, Carver clinches. Carver will play Hardaway, Jordan, and Kendrick to close out the regular season. Next week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, it's the final week of regular season basketball as we get ready for area tournament play. We know that Calvary's going to be hosting. Carver's going to be hosting. We know that Central's going to be hosting. Auburn's going to be hosting. Chaco's going to be hosting. Russell County's going to be hosting. And possibly Glenwood, the Glenwood girls, based on a coin flip with Lee Scott Academy. We are brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, the Houston Clinic, Kinetic Credit Union, and Coca-Cola. I want to thank our presenting sponsors. It's our first ever Central basketball game. DJ Harris makes one of two. It's a 2-point lead for Central. Dickerson. Over to Hall. Dickerson leads all scores with 12 points. Farbs. Remember, Jersey Farbs had that 4-point play earlier here in the third quarter. Just a talented freshman. Farbs is driving into the teeth of Jatori Williams, and Williams just pulls down another rebound. He is relentless on the boards. DJ Harris gets the offensive rebound over to Station. On the right wing, inside to Jatori. Jatori Harris, got it taken away by Dickerson. Here comes Prattville. Down by 2. What a pass! All the way into the teeth of the defense. Unbelievable play. Cromer comes up with a big play to tie it with 2:16 left to go. Coach Rogers wants a timeout. We'll take one too here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we are back here at Central High School on the campus of the Freshman Academy. It's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's Central at Prattville. It's the last regular season game until we have area tournament play here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We are honored to be live streaming our first ever Central basketball game on this platform. I want to thank the athletic director, Matt Bell, for Central. I also want to thank Tim Lorman, Coach Regetta Williams, Coach Steve Rogers, for allowing us to be here to live stream this game. Station with it. Nice crossover. Station. No good. Jatori Williams with another rebound. Puts the shot up and he gets fouled. I have not kept track of the official stats. He has got to be above 10 rebounds. I think he has at least 12. As he has just been a matchup nightmare for Prattville. Oh, my. He makes the first. And Jatori has got 11. So he's got himself a double-double tonight. A junior. He makes them both. He's got 12. Being recruited by many colleges to play offensive lineman. Played for Coach Patrick Nix. Going to play for Coach Flournoy in the fall. I cannot wait to see him out there. Also a great basketball player as well. As that shot is good. And it ties the game once again. Prattville. Cromer ties the game. Into Jatori. Bounce pass. Up. No good. And it's rebounded by Hall. Prattville can take the lead here with 1:13 left to go in the third. Deshaun Hall. Shot. Fouled. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be at the Beck Center, 2 o'clock, for Baseball Media Day. Central's going to be there. Coach A.J. Kehoe and those Central Red Devils. Great baseball players like Hunter Whippert, Jackson Yoxheimer, Brody Stamps, Sam Brown. And that will be a foul, and LaTuan Hall going to go to the line to try to give Prattville the lead. Earlier today, the Prattville Lady Lions defeated Central by 1. Jabria Lindsay had 26 points in a loss, but the Central Lady Red Devils got the 2 seed. They'll be playing Opelika in the first round of the area tournament to try to get back to the playoffs. Second foul shot missed. Prattville with a 1-point lead. Solomon Williams with it. Gives it over to the freshman, Braden Daniel. Back over to Williams, who is a senior. That backcourt led by the 2 seniors, Solomon Williams and DJ Harris. Inside to Jatori Williams. Williams gets the double and triple team and gets fouled. And Williams hits the floor, but it looks like he's going to be okay. And Jatori Williams is going to go to the line once again. We're here in the third quarter, 4:44 left to go. We want to thank the audience that was watching Carver and Spencer. I know a lot of you are turning it over here on the main page to see Central and Prattville, as Williams makes the first. Williams misses the second, and we're tied once again at 34. Deshaun Hall with it. Across the timeline, a full court press by Central. And Hall misses, but an offensive rebound. Hall getting it right back. Cromer. And then how about that by Farbs? Jersey Farbs with a 3-pointer to give Prattville the 3-point lead. This is a special freshman. Here's another freshman that's special. Braden Daniel. Let's see what we can do with 6 seconds left. Daniel driving. Falls. Williams up. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Puts up a shot. No good. That's how the third quarter ends. But a timeout. Did they get the timeout before the shot clock expired? It's a technical foul on Central they're calling. Was not sure about the call, but this is going to be a technical. Time is expired here in the third, as the refs are talking it over. We will get ready to start the fourth quarter, but before that, Prattville will shoot this technical foul. I think Jersey Farbs is going to be the one that's going to take this technical. I want to remind everybody that to stay safe out there, it's in the 20s. In fact, looking at the weather, it is 26 degrees outside, and it's going to dip into the teens later tonight. That's why they moved a lot of these games up in the afternoon, because of the freezing temperatures later tonight. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and take a break as they talk it over. Start of the fourth quarter coming up next here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
or surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
We're back as Farbs makes the first technical foul to give Prattville a 4-point lead. Makes the second. Prattville leading by 5. And so he's shooting the technical fouls with the start of the fourth quarter. So they will inbounds. Dickerson will inbounds. He's leading all scorers with 12 points. Largest lead of the game for Prattville. Jersey Farbs will take it across the timeline, being guarded by Daniel. 2 freshmen going at it. And that shot is up and in. What a play there by trying to get his jersey number. I don't have a number 30 on the roster. Do I? I don't see one. Or Cowling. Yeah, that was Cowling with the roster. Jatori, shot up and good. He's got 14. 14 points, 12 rebounds for Jatori Williams. And we got a whistle. And we got a timeout. We're going to take one, too. 7:22 left to go here in the game. Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And welcome back here to Central High School on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Prattville leading the Central Red Devils 41-36 with 7:22 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel as Deshaun Hall will inbounds it. Over to Jersey Farbs. Has really had an incredible second half. Hall with it at the top of the key, driving, guarded by Word. Hall puts up a shot, count the bucket. Deshaun Hall relentless all the way into the post. Gives Prattville their largest lead of the game, and he has a chance to extend this even more. And Hall makes it. It's an 8-point lead for Prattville. Station over to Solomon Williams. Williams, spin move, guarded by Hall, almost lost it. Over to Braden Daniel. Daniel, a little crossover. Daniel, we got a foul on Central, and it's going to go back to Prattville. Here comes Deshaun Hall. Driving, lost it. That's going to be a foul on Central. That's going to be 2 shots coming up for Deshaun Hall, who has had a tremendous second half. DJ Harris about to check in for Central. Want to congratulate former Central Red Devil and Lady Red Devil head coaches Bobby and Carolyn Wright on your induction into the Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Fame. The 2026 class will feature Carolyn and Bobby Wright on February the 14th at the Columbus Convention and Trade Center. I know that's a great moment, especially for a husband and wife to get into the hall at the same time. That's got to be a very special moment, and I know they mean so much to the Central community. Hall misses the second, and is rebounded by Solomon Williams. Braden Daniel with it at the logo. Station on the wing, driving. Station. A nice floater up by DJ Harris is good. It's back to a 7-point lead for Prattville. Jersey Farbs. Well, you talk about a second half he's had. Inside. Oh, he lost it. Cowling ended up losing the basketball, and here comes the Red Devils. Solomon Williams into DJ Harris. Oh, and he gets it stuffed by Cowling. It's going to go out of bounds off Central, and Prattville coming up with the basketball. What a block by Anthony Cowling. Prattville leading by 7. And it's going to be stolen by DJ Harris. Daniel inside the Station. Station, that's goaltending. That is goaltending all day and twice on Sundays. Yeah, Station was going up for the layup, and then Prattville's like, yep, I'll take it from here. Ref said, you know what? It's going down the cylinder. Goaltending is the call. Oh, what a steal there by Solomon Williams. Shot, DJ Harris! Count the bucket! And Central making their comeback here in the fourth quarter. 45-42. They could cut it to 2. They were down by 8. And Deshaun DJ Harris to the line for the three-point play. Misses. And Deshaun Hall with the basketball. Over to Daniel. Daniel inside. Oh, what a move. A play there by Braden Daniel. Prattville leading by 3. 5:22 left to go here in this game. Jersey Farbs will inbounds. Over to Hall. Hall, good defense there by Station. Swings it over to Farbs. Farbs looking for the screen. Almost got away with a travel. Harris, crossover. Lost it. Stolen by Station or Harris. DJ Harris up and in. Central trails by 1. Timeout Prattville. 4:52 left to go in this game. And Central trailing Prattville 45-44. Back after this on George Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
And we're back here at Central. 4:52 left to go in this game. Prattville leading by 1. Dickerson will inbounds it. Prattville led by as many as 8. Hall over to Dickerson on the left wing. Bounce pass into Jersey Farbs. Dickerson swinging it around to Hall. Prattville taking their time. trying to extend this lead. A long pass over across court. Farbs with a little spin move. Lost it. Getting it right back is Cowlings. That's going to be a foul on DJ Harris. That's the third team foul by Central. Farbs will inbounds. Over to Hall. Hall driving. Nice pass to Cowlings and Jatori Williams. Good defense. Cowlings gets it back and puts it up and in. That was a big bucket for Prattville. Now leading by 3. Station over to Solomon Williams. Crossover dribble. Over to Braden. We got a foul. I believe that's going to be on Anthony Cowling for holding Jatori Williams. By the way, that was only the second team foul. They had to reset the fouls for the fourth quarter. Braden Daniel will inbounds it. Over to Jatori Williams. Station. DJ Harris, top of the key. Williams for 3. No good. And a rebound by DJ Harris. Puts up a shot and gets fouled. What a play by DJ Harris to get that off-balance rebound and puts up a shot and draws the foul. And Central, as he's clutching his arm, hopefully he's okay. He's going to take these free throws. So he's just adjusting his arm, shaking it off, and he'll go shoot these free throws. Deshaun Harris, the senior, makes the first. He's come on in this second half. We had an exciting girls game. We're about to have an exciting boys game here at Central High School. Harris makes them both. It's a 1-point game. Central trying to get a stop. Dickerson quickly doubled. Back over to Jersey Farbs. Put up a floater, no good, and Solomon Williams comes up with a rebound. Williams over to Harris. DJ Harris trying to push, break the press, and that's going to be stolen by Hall. Up, Euro step, short. And tipped back out. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Harris. Central could take the lead with this possession. Harris to Daniels. Daniel out to Harris. Williams at the top of the key. Trying to draw up the play. You don't have to rush it. Just take some time off this clock and try to get a good shot. As Solomon Williams for 3, and Central takes the 2-point lead. What a three-pointer by Solomon Williams. And that's tipped away. That was drawn up like clockwork. Litwan Hall. Farbs, floater, good, and we're tied. Jersey Farbs makes it 49-49. Central with the basketball. Solomon Williams with it, looking for the screen from Jatori Williams. Solomon Williams lets another three-pointer go and hits it. Back-to-back threes for Solomon Williams. And Central leads by 3. Dickerson. Corner 3, Jersey Farbs answers right back. Unbelievable. It's just raining threes over here at Central tonight. The freshman Jersey Farbs ties it up. 1:38 left to go. All knotted up at 52. Williams with it. Williams trying to break the press. trying to get around Hall. Back out to Station. 1:20 left to go here in this game. We got a whistle, a timeout with 1:14. Looks like this game's going to come down to the final possession. Central and Prattville all knotted up at 52. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Central basketball, 1:14 left to go here in the game. Tied up at 52. Solomon Williams with the basketball. Give over to Station, back over to Braden Daniel. Less than a minute to go. Daniel trying to get some help. Back out to Williams. Williams almost lost it. That's going to be a foul on Prattville. It's only the third team foul for the Lions. So Braden Daniel will take it right at the Central bench. 44 seconds left to go. Solomon Williams over to Daniel. Swings it over to Station. And that's going to be stolen by Jersey Farbs. What a steal. What a turnover. And now Prattville can try to hold for the final shot to try to win the game. Central needs to get a stop. Dickerson. And Prattville wants a timeout with 16 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Unbelievable steal by Dickerson when Central had a chance to win it. We'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back. Prattville with the basketball. 13 seconds. Hall with it. Guarded by DJ Harris. 8 seconds. 7. Hall driving. Hall trying to give up the ball. It goes out of bounds off Central. And Prattville will have it with 0.7 seconds left. Enough time for a catch and shoot. And Prattville's going to try to draw up their best inbounds play right here, right under the basket. Here we go. Central cannot foul. Jersey Farbs inbounds, tipped up short. We're going to overtime. Well, 4 quarters have not decided this game yet. We got free basketball coming up. We've got 3 minutes of overtime right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back after this. All right, we got 4 minutes of basketball to decide this one. 52-52 as we get ready for the start of overtime, as Deshaun Hall will tip it with DJ Harris. And the tip is controlled by Prattville. And LaTuan Harris gives it over to Dickerson. At the top of the key, over to Deshaun Hall. Back out to Dickerson. Dickerson for 3 and hits it. As Dickerson gives Prattville the 3-point lead. Solomon Williams. Over to Harris. Back to Williams. Swings it over to Harris. Inside to Jatori Williams. That's going to be a foul on Fleeton. As he held Jatori Williams, that will be DJ Harris. The inbounds pass. Back out to Solomon Williams, swings over to Braden Daniel. Daniel driving inside to Jatori Williams, and we got a jump ball. It'll stay here with Central. Central trailing by 3 with the basketball. And DJ Harris will inbounds it. Here we go. Jatori Williams now with it. Long pass over to Braden Daniel. Daniel going to reset over at the logo. Swings it over to Solomon Williams on the wing. DJ Harris in the corner. Daniel driving, splits the defenders, puts up a floater, and good. The freshman with a big bucket, and Central trails by 1 here in overtime. Deshaun Hall being guarded by DJ Harris. Looking for that screen. Over to LaTuan Hall. Driving the baseline. Guarded by Solomon Williams. DJ Harris. Stolen by Daniel. But that's going to be a tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Prattville. You get the steal, you got to call a quick timeout. Prattville was able to get a hand on it to get the jump ball, and it goes right back to them. And Dickerson will inbounds. He had the big 3 to start overtime. Don't forget, we will name an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game immediately after this game. The freshman, Jersey Farms, with the basketball, driving and scores right into the teeth of the defense of Jatori Williams. and Prattville with a 3-point lead. I tell you, these freshmen playing today, they've got ice water in their veins. Station, bounce pass to DJ Harris. Swings it over to Braden Daniel, back over to Harris. How does Central respond? They were looking for Jatori Williams. That's going to be a foul on Prattville. That will be a non-shooting foul. One more team foul, and that will put Central in the bonus. 1:47 left to go here in overtime. DJ Harris will inbounds it. And we got a sub checking in. Warren is coming in for Fleeton. Actually, it will be 2 shots for Jatori Williams. That was the 15th foul as he makes the first. I tell you, the Central fans are fired up here on this cold evening on a Saturday afternoon. Saturday now turned into Saturday evening. Williams makes them both. Central trails by 1. Central needs a stop. Hall being guarded, doubled. Farbs with it. Swings it over 3-pointer, no good. And stolen by Station. Central could take the lead here. Station swings it over to DJ Harris for 3. And DJ Harris, count the bucket! DJ Harris will go to the line for the 4-point play. Are you kidding me? Are they waving it off? Prattville is saying that the foul was before the act of shooting. I'm not sure about this. The Central fans are saying that should be a shooting foul. Are they going to count the bucket? I think that what happened was because it hit the top of the rim, that was a dead ball. So that's going to be 3 foul shots for DJ Harris. Well, I tell you who's really entertained with this game is the Auburn recruiting staff led by their brand new coach, Alex Golish, and his staff here to recruit several Central players, and they're definitely getting a show here. This is definitely an incredible game as DJ Harris misses the first. What do we got here? I'll tell you, Central is fired up in this one. Harris makes the second, and we're tied. Yeah, so I believe we had a lane violation on the first attempt. Second attempt is good. It's 58-57. So, yeah, DJ Harris missed the first foul shot, but he gets a do-over because it was a lane violation on Prattville. Why would you do a lane violation on the first attempt? It doesn't make any sense. Harris makes all 3, and Central has a 2-point lead with 1:22 left to go here in this game. Buckle up, folks. We're going to be in for a good one. And an offensive foul on Deshaun Hall. Central ball. up by 2 with 1:09 left to go here in this game. An incredible turn of events. Central can try to make this a 2-possession game here in overtime. Solomon, bounce pass over to Harris. DJ Harris over to Daniel, back to Harris. Harris, Jatori Williams. Over to Solomon Williams. Harris inside to Jatori. Back out, swinging it around. They're just eating up clock. Can we get a foul on Prattville? I think Prattville's got to play the foul game now. And going to the line will be the freshman, Braden Daniel. How about the job that first-year head coach Steve Rogers has done with a brand-new starting 5? Central will win the area in the regular season. They will host the area tournament. Thanks to the upset win by Opelika over Auburn last night. I tell you, what a win. Central split the season series with Auburn. So that really was the tiebreaker. But you look at all the players they lost from last year's team. Jacoby Hill, Bryce Dawson, Willie Townsend, Dez Williams, Jonah Jones, and Jaden Ford. Both shots no good. It's going to be Central basketball. It was off Prattville. Both foul shots by Daniel were missed, but Prattville could not come up with a rebound. But hey, folks, we got ourselves a timeout. We'll take one, too, with 41 seconds left to go here in overtime on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
41 seconds in overtime. Central with the basketball. Jatori Williams got it poked away, but and that's going to be a steal. A big steal once again by Prattville. Up, and that's going to be a foul on Central. And Deshaun Hall will go to the line to try to tie it with 35 seconds left. Central had the basketball up by 2, and Prattville comes up with a big steal. And to the line will be their leading scorer, Deshaun Hall, to try to tie this game. What a way to end the regular season. However this game goes down. Hall makes the first. We've had 2 exciting games here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live here at Central High School for the first time for basketball in Georgia Alabama Sports Live history. And we want to thank the athletic director, Matt Bell. Lane violation, no basket. Yep. That's the second lane violation here in overtime by Prattville. Central up by 1, 35 seconds left. And if you're Prattville, you're going to have to foul. There's no shot clock. Central could just run all the time out. Station's going to go to the line to try to give Central some breathing room. And we appreciate all the staff here at Central. We appreciate not only the athletic director, Matt Bell, but the principal, Christopher Lindsay. We want to thank coaches Regetta Williams and Steve Rogers. Tim Lorman, who does a phenomenal job with the broadcast for Central Athletics. And Station misses the first. That was a huge miss because now Prattville will have a chance. If he makes this one, Prattville will be down by 2, and they'll have a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. Station makes the second. Central up by 2. Hall with it, 28 seconds. Farbs quickly doubled. He's got the trap. Hall back over to Farbs on the wing. Kicks it over to Hall. Hall being guarded by DJ Harris, 16 seconds. Hall crossover. Hall driving, spin move. Hall puts a shot up, misses the shot at point blank range. And that was off of DJ Hall, or DJ Harris, and Prattville ball with 7.1 seconds left to go. Wow, unbelievable. We got a timeout. Don't go anywhere. Prattville with a basketball, down by 2, 7 seconds left to go on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back here to Central High School. The Red Devils leading Prattville 60-58. Prattville with the basketball, 7.1 seconds left to go here in overtime. Hall will inbounds it. Over to Deshaun Hall. Corner 3. Off the mark. No good. Trying to get it. Puts a shot up. And no basket. It will not count. The ref waves it off. Central wins the game. Central wins the game. Prattville is saying the basket counts and we should be going to double overtime. But the ref makes the call on the floor. It was hard to tell because we don't have instant replay. Prattville was going up and the buzzer sounded before it left his fingertips. And Prattville is very upset right now, but they're going to leave Central losing this game 60-58 in overtime. A very close play right at the finish. 7 seconds left to go, and Prattville puts up a shot, but the buzzer already sounded before it left the player's fingertips. And Central goes to 12-10 overall, and they will get ready for area tournament play next week. And we got the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands player of the game. It's Jatori Williams. Dominant on the boards. Great at the free-throw line. Physical presence down low. And congratulations to Jatori Williams. And this has been fun. I want to thank Tyler Dykes. What a great job producing, and Thrift Behringer for calling the girls' game. And this has been a lot of fun. Once again, we are signing off from Central High School. The Red Devils are victorious over Prattville 60-58 in overtime. And we will close out the regular season getting ready for area tournament play. Everybody be warm out there. Drive safe going home. Have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow for Baseball Media Day on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Good night, everybody.